Hey everybody, welcome back to Dee's Workshop. This is my workshop. Today I've got some exciting news for you. I finally placed an order for my milling machine. So with the milling machine, I've got a lot of work to do rearranging my workshop in order to accommodate that additional piece of equipment. As you can see, I've already started cleaning out and rearranging some things. Moved the toolbox from over here. We got this big shelf out of the way. Moved a different shelf over here. The mill's not going to go over here, but I wanted to get those lawnmowers out of here just so I got some more room to work around. The milling machine is actually going to go over here. So I know that there's the width of the bed along with the travel that bed will have. So I'm trying to accommodate where that will be, and it's going to end up being, the base of it will be right at this end of the milling machine. So I need to shore all of this up with some additional 2x4s and bracing. I've got this hunk cut out here. That's definitely going to snap or be an issue, so we got to get that fixed. But overall, I'm really excited about this upcoming machine. So I want to provide a little bit of an update. This will be hopefully a montage or maybe a time lapse as I'm working on this equipment. Maybe it'll be interesting, maybe not, but what's really exciting is we got a milling machine coming. Many of you might be asking yourself, well, what milling machine did you get? That's a good question. It was months of research and looking around. You got to remember, I've never worked with one before, so there's things like spindle tapers and R8 and, drawbars and, geared and belt driven and DC brushless and all these things that, I know I'm on different machines, but when it comes to a mill, I don't know what the right thing to get is. So I just researched. Finally narrowed it down to the size of machine I want. I really want to make this a one-time purchase. I don't want to have to buy another one, get the real small machine and wish I would have got something bigger. So what I did was I took what I've learned with the Vevor and I decided I'm going to go with something that should be a little bit better. In the end, I chose, I looked at Amazon and online retailers. They got SIG, you got Central Machinery. Amazon's got a handful of different weird off brands that I think are akin to Vevor brand. Basically the offshoots of what the other ones are. Grizzly, of course, Precision Matthews, all those. I've looked at every one of those, compared them all, narrowed it down to Precision Matthews and a Grizzly. The PM-25MV or the Grizzly, I think 0704, G0704. It's a popular one, but they're all within that same size range. In the end, I chose Precision Matthews. I'm buying it myself. This is not a promotion. This isn't a gift. This is going to be another true, open, honest opinion from Dee's Workshop throughout this coming year or two as I learn that machine, work with new projects. You're going to be able to see it from beginning all the way through. You're going to see an unboxing. You're going to see everything as I see it and work with it in my shop. So if you're in the market for a mill, you're going to want to pay attention to this series. Hopefully it'll get you some close-ups and some insights into your decisions that you might make when you're purchasing a mill. So this video will not include that mill because it's still a month out probably before it actually shows up. I submitted payment, but they have to send it freight, and who knows with freight, right? Hopefully a couple weeks I'll have it, but it could be up to 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Anyway, so that's it. So today is all going to be about shoring this thing up, making sure everything's level again, and we're good to go for when that piece of equipment arrives. Hey everybody, here's a little bit of an update. I don't know how well you can hear me from over there. Let's assume it's bad. Let me grab a microphone. Hey everybody, welcome back. Here's an update. As you can see, I've been cleaning things off. I should have put a little montage, time lapse in there just to show you where I've gotten now. The idea is to clean off all of this area and then shore this up and level it up just a little bit so that I get all that level. I'm going to readjust this leg if it needs it, so that there's a little, so if it needs to come up a little, that leg will be proper. I'm going to put some cross braces under there. I've already put in a brace where that notch is in the front support, and then we're going to put a leg or two under there so that when I get the mill, it's going to be fully supported. So there's your update. We'll keep going. Well, that's it. It's shored up. I put two, so there's 4 cross braces here where the mill's going to go. There was already 2. I put 2 more in between, and then I put a cross member crossways to shore all that up. Then I put, there's already a leg on the corner. put another leg here, and then I put a leg in the middle where all that weight will be. And then everything else is attached to the studs in the wall. I think this is going to be plenty of sturdiness to hold this, but let's do a test. If it can hold me, it's going to hold this mill. Pretty sturdy. There we go. Proof of concept. It's going to hold. Get this out of the way. All right, I'm going to finish up. I'm going to finish cleaning everything up, and then I'm going to bring you back, show you what I've got, and then we just need to wait for that mill to show up so we can get it installed, hooked up, and put right here. Welcome back, everybody. A long couple days of work to clear out the workshop and make room for the mill. I bought a Precision Matthews PM-25MV. It's not here yet. It's being the order's being established, and then it'll be shipped freight. But I needed to get this workshop in order and prepare for that upcoming equipment. I'm super excited to just put it mildly. I cannot wait to get a mill so I can start expanding the projects that I'm working on. And this is the plan. So I thought I'd give you guys a preview of the workshop, what we're planning on doing. And let's just show you. So here's the lathe is staying where it was, which is where I want it to be. But I wanted the mill next to it. So I cleared all this area out. This was what I've worked out. You'll see some time lapse, what I was messing with. But this is where the mill's going to go. And I shored it all up. If you look down here, let's get this out of the way. You can see that I put, this corner brace was here, but I had this notch out from some previous project I was working on. And I knew that was a weak point. So I kind of jacked it up and shored it up a little bit. I got another leg here, so the base is going to be right in here, right? So I got two legs between them. I have a third leg right in the middle of where all that will be. There's 4 cross pieces that go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there is a brace that goes in the middle. So it's stout. If you looked at the previous clip, I stood on it. If it's going to hold me, it's going to hold that mill. I wish that wasn't a good test, but it is. Hee hee. Anyway, so this is where I'm going to be recording most of my work, where I'm going to be sitting down and just, you know, I just shifted that over. It's a lot easier to move this stuff out of the way than it is to move a mill out of the way. So I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room. The mill will go somewhere in here, but it's a 27-inch lathe bed, and it said it has 19 inches of travel. Now I don't know if it's 19, so, you know, 8.5, you know, 9 inches, 9.5 inches each way, or on one side and the other, or if it's 19 total this way and 19 total that way, which I think it is because it said 58 inches total. Anyway, I didn't want to lock myself into getting bound up, so I left plenty of room here. I got a few more things to put on the pegboard, but I don't want to fill it up until I know where that mill's going to be. So this is what it looks like right now. As you can see, I got rid of some of the junk that was in this corner, some shelves, the mower, but overall this is a lot better. I got a lot more workspace. I cannot wait to get this mill. So anyway, I'm gonna close this video out here. Workshop update, getting a mill. Worked hard to get everything shored up and prepared for when that arrives, and I can't wait to bring you along for the ride. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one.